Hello, this is Team 33 for our Project Health Tracker. My name is Andrew,
My
I'm
name is
Madhura.
Taeyoon.
Okay, I'm Parnika.
and our project is a comprehensive health journal that lets you log your physical and mental well-being, receive AI summaries and tips, and engage with a supportive community. Here are the features of our project. First one is authentication. Authentication is required for users to do pretty much anything in the app in order to see any health data or in order to put in any records into the database. And it uses Supabase authentication with JWT. And these are the login and sign-in screens. Our second feature is Supabase storage. We use Supabase buckets to store things like the avatars for users' profile photos. And we have many RLS policies in order to restrict which users can access certain channels to have the proper privacy controls.
All right. Our third feature is chat room. So there is in the homepage, there's two channels. First one is the public, and the second one is private. As private, you need specific join code. In this case, that's going to be tests 123. And in the chat room, as you can see, you can send messages and you can send messages or track whoever is online, or you can also share the observation you got, which will be explained later. But yeah, it is supported by the supervised real time. So as I said again, you can all like track who is in there and who's typing and so on. Yeah, so for next part is the real-time features. We use broadcast, presence, and post-grad changes so that users might know when new message arrived, it can directly appear on their screen, and just the presence that any other users in the chat room is being online, any other kind of stuff that needs real time, we implement on the chat.
The next feature is an AI summary that uses an open AI key and an API call to summarize health data that users can input, which we'll discuss next. But essentially, it's going to summarize the health data and give the user some health tips or some recommendations based on what they input. And our last feature is the health tracking observation feature. This feature lets you input like the date of your observation, what your mood is like, your stress levels, your heart rate, and it lets you add notes. For mood and stress levels, we did cap it from 1 to 10 just for like usability reasons. And again, there are less policies for security reasons in this. So the value of our project is that one, we have AI summarized health trends over time, which allows us to basically be able to like view this again, like over time, be able to like track trends, see how stuff is going. Then we have the public chat rooms for sharing tips and tricks and peer support. And then we have the password protected private chat rooms for like private conversations. We have the reliable backend support and a user friendly interface. And lastly, like it just serves as an inclusive health journey.
All right, and that takes us to the demo portion. Here is the main page. This is the, well, not the main page. This is the page you go to before you're logged into anything. And so basically, if you click anything, it will take you to a login screen. So I'm gonna, well, actually, I'll show you sign up as well. Um, so you can fill this all out and it will create a new account for you. I'm just gonna log in. So yeah, here is the home page for a particular user. You can see the most recent observation over here because this user has been used before. You can add observations here. So we'll just put whatever and you can submit it and it will show up over here. You can get a health summary here. And then lastly, we have the chat rooms here, which this is the public one. So all the messages we've sent have been in here. Ah, and here's somebody else is typing in there too. So you saw that come up for a second. Here's the real-time feature of somebody else in here. So yeah, it's working. You can also see 2 online up here, and that would go away when the person leaves. You can also share an observation. It does it automatically right here. And then we also have private chats. So it's same thing, you just need a join code and works the same. Then last couple things, little accessibility things. We have dark mode support, and we also have responsive design. Right. Have I left anything out?
Do we
The
want to go for
profile.
profile? Yeah.
Yes, profile page. Here is the profile page. You can add an observation from there. And then you can also look through previous observations. And lastly, you can upload a profile picture, and we're not going to look through my images, but I promise it does work.
Hello, this is Taeyoon Kim, and I just briefly recording this to show off the SEO and accessibility for our page because we didn't include it on our group presentation. So yeah, I'm just gonna share it. Yeah, you guys can all see the home screen. So we have multiple pages, but we just started to show up the home page and the chat room because that one is the what we has most functionality. But obviously, all the other pages, if you run the Lighthouse, it should pass with 90 or above for accessibility and SEO. So this is for our homepage. You can see 98 accessibility and 100 SEO. And this is also the chat room. And yeah, this also reached perfect scores on Lighthouse. All right. Thank you for watching. All right. So there's roughly 3 challenges we faced. The first one is the privacy and security part, because we had to ensure the correct RLS, protecting personal health data and preventing unauthorized access to profiles or any stored media. And second thing was the real-time synchronization for especially for the channels, because managing presence, typing indicators, and message updates across multiple subscriptions without inconsistencies was required. And third one was the reliable AI insights that handling noisy health data and producing useful suggestions and avoid misleading medical advice while keeping latency low.
Some future directions. We could also make this into a mobile app. Right now, it's just a website. And by doing that, we can also add health reminders as a feature that users can set up on their own, such as medication reminders or doctor appointments or anything else. We can also make personalized chat rooms because right now we only have one public and one private channel, but we can extend that by allowing users to create their own chat rooms and allow others to join. And the third one, we can do some visualization upgrades so that users can see not only a text summary of their observations through the AI feature, but also a chart or a graph that shows trends in their mood, stress, heart rate, or other health metrics over time.
All right. Thank you all for watching.